Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to part 4 of the Shiren DS2 100% talkthrough. So, I just finished beating the final boss. Unfortunately, I couldn't fight both forms, but I will do a bonus video of sorts, clearing Jahannam Gate with that intact, especially so I can show it off. That won't be until later. For right now, so you can see we have that weird demon character's face as a clear symbol. So we're going to resume our game. Oh, and see a cutscene. What's going on here? This looks like deja vu almost. And here is what I was describing earlier. I had to correct myself because this occurs. We did try to say farewell to everybody and leave the town, but we seem to have mysteriously been brought back. And it looks like Oryu and Pakechi just had the same trouble, because I'm pretty sure they were leaving with us. But I'm not sure. So this is like a part 2 to the story. You're not actually done yet. Now this is as far as I got before I decided to do this recording series. So I'm not sure if there is like a final credits or some sort of finality to whatever they're discussing here to get out of this town. But that seems to be our next goal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who could this be? Oh my god, it's Gaibara and his apprentice hanging out. What are they doing here? Just when you thought you've seen enough characters from the first game. Master Gaibara! Whatever is the matter, old man. He's as unhappy as ever. It looks like he never managed to find his best potting material or whatever from the first game. He's like, egad, it's you guys. So, I wouldn't be able to wager a guess as to why Gaibara is hanging around, but hey, another old character. He's going to unlock his dungeon for us once again. He's in charge of the scroll cave. Although I'm pretty sure it's called something else here. I'm just going to notify it as the trap dungeon. And because of the armband mechanics in this version of Shiren the Wanderer, the trap dungeon is going to be a lot scarier than it used to be. Oh, now what's happening over here? So much going on. Oh, excuse me. We have this eerie, mysterious light. Uh-oh. I found the inn. And it just turned into a black mass? Egg? Pikachi's just eating like normal. Even they have it on the table. They're like, whatever. It's not doing anything. I wonder how much money Pikachi has that he can just like afford a buffet worth of food. And refills. He must be loaded. I'm sure they're mentioning this mysterious egg thing. Or maybe they're just talking about Pikachi's insatiable appetite. Ugh, it's moving! It sounds like it's smashing the earth. It's got the negative, mysterious music to it, too. Oh my god, it's so adorable looking. Kappa looks worried, just hiding behind Shiren. He's probably like, oh god, it's like a cat thing, maybe it'll eat me. So, who do we have here, and what is this? It was pretty hungry, whatever it was, or whatever it is. And it knows how to use chopsticks. That's impressive, that it can hold chopsticks with its paws. Wait, stranger! I have an affinity with you or something. There's like totally a mystery dungeon that I need to go to, and I kinda need you to go there so I can get there. What? A mystery dungeon? Should we go to the mystery dungeon? Alright. I don't know what this option here is saying. I think it's asking if you want to go to his dungeon now. This is the food dungeon character. This is that little, I guess, yokai? It's like the Japanese demon cat thing. His name is Sofu. I don't know what that stands for. But he's for the food dungeon, and I think this is asking you if you want to go to the food dungeon right this minute. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna say no. Not right this minute. He'll get depressed. That might have also been him, like, asking for your help and you saying no there. Yeah, that might be what this is. Him asking for your help. I'll try no one more time. Kappa's like, are you sure? Alright, so you have to say yes here. You'll help him out. That's great. I don't know why they even give you the choice. I don't think they force you straight into the dungeon, though. You should get the opportunity to deposit your stuff. You kind of have to, because when you enter this dungeon, you have to be naked in order to do it. So yeah, there's this hidden staircase in the restaurant. that this new creature could find. And you notice on his design, he has the orb on his neck. So I don't know exactly what he's supposed to represent. Like if he's the true form of whatever that orb manifestation is, or he's just a new life created from killing the demon. Right now you see the food descriptors. I believe he's explaining his power. Yeah, the 10 numbers there. So what Sofu's saying, you can take meat from monsters and you throw it at him. And when you throw your monster meat at Sofu, he gets the monster's special ability. Right there, I just said yes. I'm not sure what for. Hopefully I didn't say yes to enter dungeon. Oh, I might have said yes to repeat your instructions. Yeah, he's repeating the instructions. So I'll go slow so I don't hit the option again. So this is asking you to repeat the instructions. You want to say no there. You'll see it demonstrated live in just a moment. This is the first bonus dungeon that I'm going to tackle. And I think you actually have to beat this first before more bonus dungeons unlock. So they put you in a warehouse immediately so you can sort your items and whatnot. So let's see, I'll leave my jar. I'm gonna like deposit these within the actual thing. And then I'll sell everything I don't want. Probably just the large room scroll I'll sell. So I'll deposit all this stuff. I'll sell the onigiri too. Eating the onigiri to increase your fullness, I don't think... I mean, I'll test it, but I don't think it'll stay. You're gonna reset when you enter the new dungeon. Okay, what do I have in here? 2 counter shields. And that beetle shield. I looked up the beetle combo. So the beetle axe and shield, if you wear them at the same time, it increases your maximum strength level by 3. I can't equip in town, so I can't show it off right now, but we'll probably show it off in the future, because that is my best gear currently. And before I continue, I actually want to take this back out. Okay. Now, I don't know if the hammer levels up, but I think it might. So I'm gonna start forging the hammer until I get it to the max. Just to find out. Worst case scenario, I'll just meld it onto something. Maybe. Also, you have to use this guy's services at least once in the post-game to trigger this cutscene that's about to happen. And when you use this guy's services in the post-game, you can't have a partner character following you. So don't recruit anybody yet until you talk to him. And you'll see these 2 dudes show up with like this, it looks like an iron cast chest or a jar or something. And I don't know what the point of all this is. Actually, I do know what that thing is. We'll find out soon though. Or why that's there. I don't know what that message was though, but we can come up and look at this thing. And alright, so this guy's got an iron cast drawer in his possession now. Let's see. It's proof of concept. If you hit forge again, this guy gives you a spiel that he can't do it or whatever. So you can only forge once per visit. I didn't mean to hit buy there. We're gonna sell. We'll sell the large room. I'll eat the rice ball just to check. I don't think it works though. I'm not even sure I can eat the rice ball. Maybe when I'm in the warehouse I can eat it. You can see Oryu's hanging out in town now, and I'm pretty sure Pakechi is as well. You can talk to them to recruit them. I don't know where Pakechi's holed up at though. And we can see all of these guys are standing here looking at this, I don't even know what this is supposed to be, honestly. I'm gonna just call it a statue. Everyone's looking at it. I think they hear mysterious sounds. It's kind of similar to when the town in Bamboo Village gathered around about the food dungeon there. So this hall here, this is the rescue center and stuff. I don't think I'll be using too much here. We'll see. I don't know if there's an actual bonus dungeon. Coming back here though, I don't think we can do anything with this yet. Gaibara is just going to be standing here for a little bit. Until we clear the food dungeon the first time. The food dungeon's not too bad. You only have to make it to the 20th floor. Unlike in the first game where you like start seeing Naoki and you have to talk to him to end it. This game forces you to leave the dungeon when you hit the 20th floor. So you have no choice. Let's leave the hammer here for now. And then the next time you enter the Bufu Cave, you can go all the way up to 99, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that. Now that we're out of items, I'm going to deposit my money. May as well hoard it, since the feature's in the game. And once you're all done getting rid of everything, you can move on to your first bonus dungeon, which is what we're going to do. You can't enter this unless you're actually emptied on items. The game won't let you go in if you're holding anything. So when you're all out of items, just say yes to Sofu here and start the, I think it's called the Tanfan dungeon in this game because you're in the Tanfan restaurant. You can see my fullness reset to 100, not 102, so you may as well sell rice balls or just hold them until you go in a bigger dungeon later. You start with an onigiri, not a large one, just a regular onigiri, and a bufu's knife. And you have Soifu here, which you can talk to, and you see his specials. This is a list of his meats that you throw at him. And for whatever reason, his name is Enfu on the patch. But he's listed as Soifu. He's listed as Soifu on the website. Now, one problem with this dungeon, I think for your first visit at least, I don't know if he always has to join you. He can't die. If he dies, Shiren loses, and you have to start all over. So you need to babysit this dog no matter what. And there'll be some interesting challenges later on. He's pretty powerful, I should say. But you do have to take care of him, so I'm going to move extra slow in this dungeon. I've lost it a few times in playtesting. Because he'll get away from you, and if he's away from you, you can't help him out immediately. That's all the AI enemies need to like completely wreck him. The other problem with him hanging around is if he starts killing stuff, your Bufu Cleaver won't trigger, so he kind of ruins your meat gaining opportunities. But he's a pretty decently powerful character, and he only gets better as you feed him meat. And there's no point in throwing him something like a mammal meat. He'll digest it, but there's no ability tied to the mammal, so it would just waste the space. Nice, iron shield. So these meats without abilities, may as well just hold on to them as food. Especially since meat restores 15 in this game instead. You son of a bitch, go hit the other one. I wish you could keep track of your allies' HP in this game, but you cannot. They do heal as you walk. You just gotta make sure you spend a good amount of time walking if he's been taking a beating. And then yeah, make sure you always go back to keep him following you. If he ever is not following you, you gotta hunt him down. Otherwise you might just end up losing. Okay, so the Fog Hermit here is the first useful meat that you could give Soifu. Or Sofu. Not sure how to enunciate his name, actually. So hopefully I can get one. And his ability does exactly what it would for Shiren if Shiren transformed to use it. So the Fog Hermit would cut an enemy's HP in half every time you decide to do that. It's not the best ability in the world, but it can be handy. I usually don't mind taking the hits for Soifu so that he doesn't get hit. So I'm gonna give him the Fog Hermit. You see, he makes that comment, and then you can talk to him and check what he has. So he has Fog Hermit, and then Japanese characters, whatever that means. And that never wears off, and if you die in the dungeon, he forever has that ability now. You can remove it. If you throw in more than 10 meats, he can hold 10 powers. The topmost meat will be replaced, I believe. It's the topmost. I just transformed there to get rid of the strange spell. Strange spell is automatically worn off when you transform. So if you get hit by it twice, it's a good idea to just transform. She tried to curse him. I guess Soifu is good for sometimes taking negative abilities like that, since he doesn't care about curse. We'll check the top left and then walk all the way back around. Another store. Shops in this dungeon are modified to pretty much do what you see here. They're not as efficient or useful. At least not until you get past the 20th floor. So you have to play the dungeon a second time. And then get past the 20th floor before the stores are less pre-designed, I guess. Most of them are only going to sell attract scrolls and various herbs. Uh-oh. See, he gets lost like this. If an enemy appears, you don't realize it, he just gets lost. If this occurs, I highly recommend you just hit the staircase and move on. Especially on the later floors when the enemies start getting dangerous. Now, I don't know if you have to babysit Sofu on return trips to this dungeon. I'm hoping you don't, but I'm not really certain about that. Oh. And try not to accidentally talk to him. So when a partner character is next to you and you hit the square, Shiren usually locks on to the partner, not the enemies. I really hate that, but it's something to keep in mind. Traps on the first floor aren't too bad. It's mostly slowing traps and whatnot. He should be okay still. Yeah, he's pretty powerful. He'll one-shot most of the early enemies. Oh, come on, stop getting distracted. I'm gonna trust him to be okay while I check out that room. Come on. Alright, let's go. Yeah, his big rooms are really dangerous for him. I recommend picking up Gaitan so you have like a ranged weapon to assist him should he get away from you in like a large room like that and you can't just catch up to him. Definitely recommend ranged weapons. I don't think there's another room. I'm not sure. Now I would love to get him Curse Girl meat so he can seal the enemy. That would be great. I need to eat some of my meat for food. Got away. It killed something. Ah, damn it. These enemies always show up right when you hit the shadow portion. Like this area. Hey, I don't mind that. I don't think the Trap Ninja does anything on Sofu. Gave it to him before, and I didn't notice him ever using an ability. And if he dies, you lose the dungeon, so it's not like there's a point in having him put down a trap. Not that there'd be a point to that, even if he could do it. Alright. Gaze meat would be really good to get as well. Actually, gaze meat is some of the most overpowered meat you can give Sofu. And the reason why that is, the gaze doesn't hypnotize for your teammates. It gives the enemy the opposite effect. So it makes Sofu and you practically immortal because the enemy AI doesn't know how to deal with opposite. And the jar I just picked up is another new jar. It's actually a really cool one. It's called the Absorb. You can catch and free. Look inside. So the way this jar works, you go up next to an enemy and you use the catch feature. And what you will do with that is steal their power and seal that particular enemy. And then you can use the free function to use the first power in the jar. It's always in the order of how you catch that it gets used. So I'll demonstrate that on the next gaze I see. And gaze is such a good power to steal. The absorb jar is really pretty cool. And it should be easy to identify because it's the only jar that has catch and free, so. When you're doing those, whatever the final 99 floor challenge is with un-ID'd items. Oh man, I don't look forward to that dungeon actually. It's gonna be really hard to navigate it with this English patch. Alright, we got a gaze. So this jar is great against gazes because first you can stop their power by sealing them. And you can see I have a gaze in here. And then they're safe to farm with the Bufu Cleaver. Granted, they do hurt you still. So hopefully I can get a gaze for my Sofu buddy. Although let's back off from that and heal a bit. We'll let Sofu handle some of the fighting at the moment. He'll do that circling thing that AI does. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to him. Yeah, hitting that square button, just take a moment and turn Shiren around. I feel like Shiren should always prioritize the enemy, not your teammate. When do you ever want to talk to your teammates on a dungeon floor? I haven't really been getting good meat to give Soifu here. And I think we're just about done with the gaze floor, so we'll have to get him a gaze sometime in the future. Sleep Wizard's another really great meat. Sofu can become really OP if you just get him the most debilitating meats for monsters. Oh yeah, Paco meat. Uh-oh. I'm pretty lucky that Paco decided to cooperate. There we go. So now you can put enemies asleep if he feels like it, which is pretty amazing. You can still throw meat at the enemy in this game to deal with them that way. Now that sound effect you hear, it sounds like the power-up scroll, that's a new enemy monster. We'll see him in a moment, and then I'll explain what it's doing. I don't actually know what it's doing fully. This is the guy making that noise. It's like a bat kangaroo. That's what he's called. So, that noise you hear sometimes, he's affecting enemy monsters. You can see that angry sign was on this guy. That's the bat kangaroo. He gives the monsters this angry, that thing. The like anime anger symbol. That's what I identify it as. I don't know what it does, but that's what the kangaroo does to enemy monsters. He makes them pissed. And you can give Sofu that ability so he can piss off monsters, but I don't know if it's useful to do that. I can demonstrate if I find a monster real quick, which should be really easy to do in this game. If I just hold down A and B for a bit. Oh, temporary meat. Yeah, all meat's temporary. We'll just move on. We'll see more bat kangaroos. I'd have to look them up, and I really should do research on what their effect is, because I don't know. I just know that they piss off monsters. It doesn't make monsters attack other monsters. It doesn't seem to increase their attack power. I don't know if it gives them like a critical hit ratio or something else. Darn bow boys, so tough. If you can get some bow boy meat on Sofu, he gets a lot of ranged utilities. Oh crap. So here's one of the biggest problems that can kill your Sofu. There's a hallway with a Paco ghost because Sofu wants to fight it. You need to pray to the high heavens that the Paco ghost gets out of the wall and moves randomly. Or you need to have some sort of item on hand, like a swapping staff, which they are in this dungeon. I just haven't found any staffs yet. But these long hallways with the Paco repkins are very dangerous to Sofu. Sleep Wizard meat's pretty solid because it puts enemies to sleep guaranteed. And when you have Sofu helping you out to kill them, it's really good stuff. Alright, I think I'm gonna get out of this floor. Although there's definitely like one more room over there on the left. It's just too many hallways and Paco ghosts for me to comfortably go there. Alright, anytime you see Sofu glow like that, that's when he uses one of his abilities. So he just fog hermited this guy, just helps out quite a bit. I wouldn't recommend giving Sofu the dozer meat. He can eat the dozing Hassan, but yeah, he just falls asleep randomly. That's really terrible meat to eat. Oh my, this is a complicated room. So one thing I wish you could do in this game is push your partners if you walk in their direction, but you can't. It's not like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. So when you get in a situation like this, you gotta hope you can handle it. I think we can handle these monsters still. I should be more careful approaching Boboys because I would love a Boboy meat. Alright, Sofu's gonna mess with this. I'm gonna try and get the Boboy. I don't know if the Boboys can drop their meat. They don't seem to do it as frequently. Ugh. And if Sofu gets distracted, I recommend just following him. Alright, he can handle that. That's fine. And unfortunately, I have to tank all these arrows because Sofu will die to a bower real easy. I don't know if this will kill him. Good. Give me your meat! I want your meat! I need to heal. I need to get out of this damn room. I really do hate this room setup. Okay, good. Good. Let's let Sofu hit him first. Oh, he fog hermited it. Still no meat. Let's get out of this hallway. Heal up. Yeah, challenge in this dungeon is just babysitting Sofu. Nothing in any of those rooms. And we got a spawn. Okay, he can handle that. I'll just get the staff. Alright, paralyzed staff. That's really useful. I'll ditch a sleep wizard. All the items were in the center room, so yeah. It was a waste of time checking the hallway rooms, but that's alright. Let's move on out of here. 10th floor. We're halfway done with the first trip to the food dungeon. I will probably come back to the Bufu cave in the future, but not immediately. Let's use up some of my money here. It's important to note that monsters move before your ally does. So when you're trying to lure monsters to you, it's alright to just like swing or move weirdly, because Shofu will appear after. I forgot I had that other absorb jar. Alright, and another thing that's annoying about these floors, I'm not moving right. It's air devils. And they will fuck up Sofu because he doesn't know how to attack an air devil or an ether devil. And let's see. Air devil meat, just as OP as it used to be. Enemies can't see you. The only problem with using it at the moment is Sofu can't see you either, and he'll start wandering around like an idiot. So use at your own risk. It's good to collect at the moment. The other problem with it is that air devils, you know, the meat's temporary. Oh my goodness, I just tripped. Ugh, didn't mean to do that. That's okay, I need to make some space. And so far I don't really need to be throwing the money. I haven't really gotten good meat for Sofu. If you want really good meat for Sofu, I imagine doing this dungeon and going really deep in it is the way to go. Get high level monster meat. Oh my goodness, that would be amazing. Yeah, just, I don't know if they can't drop their meat or they have a really rare chance of dropping their meat. I wouldn't recommend giving Sofu a block dragon. He'll start teleporting behind monsters because you're present and you'll lose track of him in hallways and such. Oh my goodness, air devils. Let's go, little doggy, or kitty. I don't know what Sofu's supposed to be. I think he's like a demon cat. Like a big cat, baby lion or something. Alright, I didn't realize what kind of map layout this was, but now that I know, I'll have to go back. Alright, let's let Sofu hit him. He brings him down to about lethal. Oh, yes. Now that's nice meat. Oh, you can miss him sometimes. Just to be pretty salty. Alright, so I think he can shoot iron arrows now. Which is kind of ridiculous, but it's awesome. It's a really good ability for him to have. Check out the other two rooms. Man, it's freaking ether devil meat. So obviously they nerfed the meat because I don't need this onigiri anymore. I'm just gonna eat it. They nerfed the meat because of how OP it was, which is a shame. But the meat nerf I'm okay with. I felt like it's a necessary thing. The only nerf I don't really like is the armband changes. Nerf slash buff, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna gather my money up. I have the absorb jars, I may as well make use of them. Not that I really need. I usually use absorb jars on dangerous threats that do a status ailment to you. Alright, this guy. This is a weird looking monster. He throws his goggles or he throws his glasses at you. I don't know what it does. I don't think it does anything. At least not at level 1. Here's another one. You can get a better look. This is a goggle. Yeah, he throws his glasses. It's pretty stylish. But I don't think it does anything. I don't remember if it does anything. If I get its meat. Alright. We'll find out. No, the L button just throws your glasses, so he doesn't have an ability. We're getting to the scarier floors. There are popster tanks in this dungeon. And while normally tolerable, you can't manipulate them as easily when this idiot just runs forward to go after them. So popster tanks, make sure you have a staff to just get rid of them. Even if you just paralyze them. Definitely one of the bigger threats to Sofu's survival. Oh no, I lost them. Alright, get to the stairs. Get to the stairs. I gotta walk slower in hallways, so I don't do that. Do not want him to die. If he dies, you lose all your gear too. It acts like your death. So definitely take care of him. Yeah, he'll go after this thing too, so take the hit. There you go, that's such a good ability. He doesn't always use his powers, so you probably won't see the crossbow too much. Alright, they were just sleeping enemies, good. Dark Eye, not too worried about that. Where'd Sofu go? What did you go after, mister? Ah, Piggo. Hey. Heel Rabbit's really good meat to give him. Oh! I'm getting wrecked. Okay, put the Dark Eye to sleep. Ow! Is there any way I cannot die here? I'm gonna have to eat the Ether Devil meat. This way I can't be seen. Oh! Sophie, you son of a bitch! I wasn't thinking that he'd shoot straight ahead like that. Oh man, that's alright. Lesson learned. Yeah, be careful with the Air Devil meat when you give Sofu a ranged attack ability. Just imagine if you give him Dragon Fire or Cannonball. Oh my goodness, he can become so good. Sofu, you traitor! That's gotta be one of the best deaths. I hope that unlocked something in the logbook. Death by Sofu. That's okay. We had a lot of fun items, but we can get them again. The dungeon operates pretty much the same every time. So let's just get back at it. You damn son of a bitch. And like I said earlier, the cool thing about this guy is he keeps all his abilities. So proof of concept. He's got the Sleep Wizard Fog Hermit crossbower, so he only gets better and better. And I guess he makes it easier and easier to progress as you power him up. Hopefully I can get him some other good things like a Curse Girl and whatnot this time around. We'll try to do that anyway. Oh my god, I can't believe you just shot me like that. Swap Staff's really essential, I think. When you need to get Sofu away from something dangerous, you gotta swap with him and take the hits. So that's a good staff to have. Alright, note to self. If I air devil in the future, do not stay within his line of sight. Cause he'll fuck stuff up if he wants to. Now the way his abilities work, I believe according to the article, he has a 10% chance to use whatever ability he has. So I guess he has a 110 total to do an action because he might do his melee attack if he can. But if you gave him 10 ranged abilities, he would probably cast one anytime he could. Right now, he only has a 10% chance of shooting the crossbow. So I just got really unlucky. I was also pretty stupid. I didn't think he can't see me also. Even though I just mentioned he couldn't see me, and it's one of the problems with Air Devil meat. That was risky. I'm gonna go back and heal up. Did he just miss that ability? Oh, he shot an arrow. That's why I picked up an arrow. I thought he did the Fog Hermit. Never mind. That makes sense. Well, this boar is a pretty good one. I didn't encounter them last time. I don't know if I just didn't see any or what. The boar gives him basically a knockback staff opportunity. It's actually really handy because he can kill the dead soldiers sometimes. Or just get rid of really dangerous enemies. I don't think Will-O-Wisp does anything. It wouldn't... I don't know, maybe if I gave him Will-O-Wisp, his body would burn up projectiles. I guess it's worth experimenting. I have one iron arrow, it's not gonna kill him. Just in case he hates me when I do that. Just stand on the stairs. Alright, yeah, that doesn't work. I don't think the Will-O-Wisp does anything. That's okay, I can always get rid of the Will-O-Wisp later. The other way to get rid of an ability, if you don't want it, throw the same meat at him again. So if I throw another Will-O-Wisp at him, it'll eliminate that meat. So you don't have to like cycle through 10, and if you screw up for some reason, there's no need to panic. You just gotta throw another meat at him. And he'll forget about it. man. Ugh. I'm gonna swap with him here, because I kind of want that meat if I can get it. Although I should be careful. Shit, I didn't think about that. Alright, so don't kill Sofu. That wouldn't have been worth Sofu dying over. That was pretty bad on my part. Did not handle that boar well at all. He's going after something else now, great. The dangerous enemy spawn rate of this game is really bad for Sofu. Especially the aggressive enemy spawn locations. We've already proven how nasty they are in Shiren 2. So this dungeon has its challenges, but all of it comes on babysitting this Sofu. But we know that now. So let's just move on. Alright, he can deal with the gaze. Gaze opposites him, it can't hypnotize. So he's basically useless at the moment. Oh great, so am I. Let's make you an escape monkey. Hey, you're not supposed to attack him. I don't want to swing. Alright, let's just kill it with money. That's why I collect money. Just because he doesn't have too many powers yet, I'll give him Sheep Monk. I'm pretty sure it cuts the enemy's attack down. It's okay. It's not the best thing for him to have, though. It's far better meat. This is probably the 8 rooms in the long hallway map setup. I don't know, maybe not. No, it is. This room better be worth it since it wasn't connected to the other ones. Nope, not worth it. Where are those curse girls at? Oh, I didn't get my meat back. Alright, take over, Sofu. I want to get into the open room. I don't want to heal in the hallway. There we go. Yeah, I should probably eat some of my excess meat. I don't have very many items on hand. Kinda want their meat. Kinda want another absorb jar as well. Thankfully the traps aren't threatening early on. Because I'm sure not bothering to check for them. Oh no. Alright, good. That would be a situation where I would use the swapping staff on this guy. Alright, let's just hit the staircase. Take a quick drink of my drink. Yeah, we've got bat kangaroos and we've got one of those large rooms. Okay, yeah, you just saw him piss off this guy, so I really don't know what that ability does. It's a room-wide ability. He doesn't need to be near the enemies. He just hit all 3 of these things. Or 2 of them. Probably should have thrown my guidance sooner. Oh boy, if I miss this, I might die here. Well, that was risky. We'll go back the way I came so I can heal. Yeah, I know, I'm getting hungers. Let's walk away and there's a sheep for a bit. Well, I need more meat, so I'd rather not do that. You didn't even one-shot it, Sophie. What's the matter with you? I didn't even one-shot it. What's the matter with me? Uh-oh. Damn. I really need some meat. I'm running out of food. I might actually have to eat that Paco meat for food instead of to get rid of a dangerous situation. Ah, poop. Uh-oh. Come on, Sofu. Leave it alone. What is... Oh, that's an arrow over in the bottom right, isn't it? Oh, there's a room here. Alright, doing a lot better on food now. I just need to get to the staircase and move on though. And you can give him the bower meat so he can shoot iron and wooden arrows now, and he'll have a 20% chance of shooting an arrow, period. Okay, this room is nice and big, so I think I'll make some arrows here. You can get an okay amount, but you don't get nearly as many as you used to, due to the time limit. I should say turn limit. And be careful when you're shooting, because Tofu does walk around you. It's safe to shoot diagonally. He'll never be diagonal to you. Oh god. Just, be cautious when you're doing it. Alright, so that's about how many arrows you can get, plus a few more if you didn't walk like I did. Just get rid of that. Don't really need it. Oh, good. Try to cut the meat off. Oh, come on. Oh, that was the crossbow boy. Never mind, behind him. So I want to cut the meat if I can. What enemy is that? It's just running away. Oh, a goggle. Well, I guess goggles run away sometimes? They're pretty weird enemies. I don't know what they're supposed to do. Alright. Unfortunately, just a lot of Guytons on this floor. I was really hoping he would attack it. Just about caught up to where we last were. Ooh, the jumping rod or staff. This one's kind of cool. It you don't really want to use it here because Sofu. But if you ever played Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, this is the pull staff. You throw it and it'll pull you to the first thing it hits, whether it's a monster or a wall. It's pretty useful for getting around rapidly. But unlike in Pokemon, your partner character doesn't pull with you, so it's definitely not something you want to use here. It has a few uses, although they might not be immediately apparent. Oh my goodness, monsters. Maybe we'll stand over here. Sofu, please, don't just run into the darkness like that. I have to remember to be really careful if I eat that meat. Oh. Never mind, his offense was halved. I thought that says defense was halved. That offense looked way more than halved. He only did 2 damage to Sofu? I don't know, maybe the sheep monk's better than I thought. I don't really need those, but we'll hold on to them for the time being. I'm gonna assume there's a monster over there. I've noticed that arrows don't fly as far as they used to. At least it doesn't seem like they do. I'll leave this one to Sofu. There we go. Paco, crossbow, ether. Oi, I need some more meat. Either that or I've got to heal a lot less often than I've been. Whoa, what the heckles was that? I don't know if you guys just heard that, but it sounded like one of the neighbor's heating units just exploded or something. I know it's nothing in my house. That would have been a lot louder if it was here. I won't concern myself with it. Damn it, Sofu. I really don't want him to die. Come here, you. You need to heal up probably as much as I do. Ah! freaking enemies so aggressive when you hold A and B. A little too aggressive, if you ask me. Evil Knight meat, I don't think it does anything for Sofu. I wish he let me get it though, because it's really good meat still. It'll save your life in this game, just like it did in Shiren 1. Oh, we have our first Tanuki. There's fake items in this game too. Instead of those weird looking pot monster guys, you get the, this one kind of makes sense if you know Japanese lore. The Tanukis could shapeshift and stuff. So you get the Tanuki enemy in this game. They're not very tough. They seem a lot weaker than the previous game's pot monster guys, the Endubas. Why you no drop your meat? Shiren's getting hungers. Nothing there. I don't think there'd be anything on the right. I think I'll just move on. I didn't see any curse girls this time around too. So I've noticed this the past few times I played this dungeon. The enemy types seem to change up a little bit. I'm really glad I got the opportunity to try and get that meat. Sophie was being quite the dastard there. Alright, he can kill that for now. Or not. Now, piggy meat. If I can get the piggy meat, it's really good for him. Oh yeah, that's I'm hungry, but that's going straight to Sophie. Please don't let the dark eye kill you, man. Alright, I'll leave him distracted with that. This guy needs to die. And this guy needs to die. You can have the piggo. And hopefully, this is gonna be risky. I'm gonna let him go after that claw guy. Oh, he just deflected that? Alright, let's get rid of it. Only 1 XP, too. Those veteran dudes are pretty scary now. Oh, I'm gonna swap in on that one. If I can get the healing bunny meat on the Sofu. Damn it. No luck. Alright, I'm just gonna eat this meat. I'm not gonna make a bunch of arrows. I'm just gonna eat it for food. move on. You can see how much of a problem he kind of is for preventing you from getting meat. Especially when you really need it. Oh, that's such good meat. I like that. Looks like we got another Tanuki to deal with, so I'll just throw it. Interesting note about the Tanuki enemy. He appears wherever you throw it in this game. Instead of always above you like the the Andubas would always appear above you no matter what, but the Tanuki appears wherever you're facing. Oh, and the Tanuki meat, I forgot about that. They become jars of hiding. I need to find Sofu. We might lose here. I forgot. Don't eat Tanuki meat. Okay, we're gonna use these jump staffs. There we go. Good, 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 good. Need to make sure he gets time to heal. Alright, I got lucky there, but yeah, don't eat Tanuki meat. I mean, it's good meat when you don't have a partner that's not allowed to die. Love the Piggo meat. It's too bad they nerfed it for Shiren. You see how that Piggo's hitting me from like all the way over there? I guess that makes sense. That would have been that would have been 3 spaces away, so that's fine. But they only throw it 3 spaces away. Now this meat, if I got it, I don't know if it would work on him. Because what it does is you transform into an enemy monster. So I don't know if he would be able to transform. Alright, just have to be really careful. I'm not gonna stair run. Still need supplies if I want to get through the rest of this dungeon. So these are trap ninjas, the level 2 one. But the first form is called a trap nin. I don't know if that's intentional or a mistranslation or what the deal with that one is. I don't want him to die. I'm gonna walk in front here. Officer ants, they still dig through walls. I think you could give Shofu the digging ability, but it's not really useful. So that would probably be a waste of a slot. I don't know why I'm holding on to that bronze. Don't need it. Thanks for deciding to help out. Oh crap, I shouldn't have swung there. I could have died. Yeah, I'm gonna walk into the corner so I can see things coming. Throw beetle. That would be a fun one to give Sofu. I'm kind of weak. I don't know if I should approach this. Alright, he took care of it. Ah, shit. That's bad. That's bad. That's gonna kill me if I don't do this. I have to hope Sofu doesn't die. And I have to stay out of his front line. Alright. Let's return. Alright, we're okay. Nope, we're not okay yet. Get that, Pego! No, don't throw stones at me! Throw it at Soifu. Is there anything I can do here to like guarantee living? I'm going to not switch to Evil Knight yet. I think I can take one more hit. I'm just gonna jump over here. Shit. Alright, it's not dead. I'm gonna switch to Evil Knight. If I find something, I think I'll let it kill me unless I run out of this meat's time limit, which it looks like I'm gonna run out of the meat's time limit. I had to do that to be safe. I couldn't risk getting a stone thrown at me. That's pretty annoying. I was wasted this meat. That's alright, we're live and well. Darn Pigos. Ooh, Beetle Shield. Better raw defensive power. Oh, never mind, it's a Tanuki. Get wrecked. Alright, I'll save the Tanuki meat if I need to hide this time. Hopefully that won't be a mistake and damn Sofu to die. Oh, when you turn into a trap ninja, do it not in the way of a, like... Okay. They don't lay their trap. I don't know if you die and lay a trap or what. So they're pretty useless to me. Besides for food. And I wouldn't feed a warning fly to Sofu. He'll just wake up all the monsters on the floors. Damn, didn't get his meat. Throw beetle would be pretty funny. I don't really need that iron. We'll just go, yeah. Uh-oh. Come here. Don't leave my side, man! I worry for your safety. Alright, these would be some decent powers. Well, not the Rice Changer. Rice Changers are in the game, guys. Yes, they are. And they do the same thing that they did last time. That would be a good power for me to get. That's a nap hermit. He just puts you to sleep like a sleep wizard. It would be a really good power to get because Soifu would have 2 sleeping abilities. Uh-oh. He did his thing and put me to sleep. I don't know what that extra text was for. I don't know if he has like a different sleep than the sleep wizard's ability or what. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. I actually didn't know that would hurt him, so that's a good thing to learn. Don't do what I just did. Let's put the Tanuki here. Oh, he did appear above you. Weird. Maybe he only appears in the 4 major directions, up, down, left, right, not diagonally. I'm not sure. Uh-oh. Okay, there's a dead end over there. Soifu should be fine. Uh-oh. Should've just thrown money at this guy. Good, 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 good. I got lucky. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't know how useful that meat actually will be, especially if he throws enemies into me, but if there's more than one enemy around and he throws it away, that could be handy. I'm not sure if I'll keep the throw beetle on him though. It's probably far better stuff. How many more abilities can you have? 2 more. And the Will-O-Wisp was useless. I have to remember to get rid of that sometime in the future. Oh shit. Well, we'll find out how handy it is now. So the problem with this monster house is I have to be extremely careful of every move I'd make. Sofu cannot die. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and kill this guy. There's tons of money, so I'm probably gonna use the money to attack if I can. Oh, it's awesome! The throw beetle is pretty radical. Okay, so what happened there, the throw beetles can throw you onto traps. It's a thing that they do. Let's make you a Tanuki. I don't know if they prioritize traps over throwing you into like a monster or something, but if they do prioritize traps, that's good. Because Sofu is safe at the moment. That would be pretty good meat to get on him, if the ability carries over, which I'm not sure it does. I'm just gonna start postponing things though. Uh-oh. That's not good. This guy I can't postpone, he's immune to magic. This guy's a problem actually. Boy. Okay. Sofu's going to have to take a hit or two. I'm not worried about the beetle. This ninja guy's gotta go though. Alright, I can take another hit. Let's postpone you. Oh my god, that stupid beetle. Oh, that beetle wrecked me hard. Alright, I couldn't make it out of there. I didn't see a good solution. Whoo-wee. Those nasty beetles. But that's alright. We'll just get right back into it. Before I go in there, though, I forgot to, do some more upgrading. So I'll do upgrading this time. While I have spare money, we'll keep pumping up the hammer. Only goes up to 20. I'm just curious if I can upgrade the hammer to be indestructible. Also, I want to come back in here because a new cutscene needed to be played. Oh, something's going on upstairs. We have this spooky music playing. Something's going on with this mysterious iron chest. Ah! I think it spoke, and that's why they all freaked out. What's going on? Copa, you just got sucked in. Everyone just backed away a little bit, like, oh my god, don't get near it. So I don't know if it demanded it be clean, but I'm gonna assume it was something like, please just clean this rust off of me or whatnot. And we find out that Asterisk there is alive! And, you know, he's drawn to Shiren, of course. So, I forget what this thing's name is called. I think it's Chesty. Just like the Don't Starve chest thing. This is another partner character new to Shiren 2, and I think he's the worst partner character. So his gimmick is he holds your shit for you, live in the battlefield, but if he dies, your stuff all falls to the ground, I think. He's got a good bit of HP, but from what I understand, his idea is interesting, but execution-wise, it just doesn't work in this kind of game. So if you want more storage when you go out and you think you can protect him, feel free to bring Chesty along, but be careful because stuff like wands works on him. Stuff like, you know, meat works on him and all that good jazz. And if he ever dies, I don't remember if your stuff drops to the ground or you just lose it. So it's kind of risky. You could sacrifice all your gear trusting this dude, but there's a partner character that exists, and you can bring him with you whenever you want now. I feel bad for the blacksmith though, he just lost his thing. Oh, I don't have money on me. Forgot to withdraw. I need to make more money. I need more successful runs. It might be worth it for me to do a couple runs of the regular dungeons. Get some cash and whatnot. In the future, I do have to run through Jahannam Gate a second time. Something happens when you beat it 2 times. I don't know what, but it also unlocks your ability to get certain items that are really nice and are needed for 100% completion. So I'll do that later though. Right now I kind of want to conquer the food dungeon. We're getting closer and closer. I only need to get to the 20th floor at least once. I don't think Chesty here is gonna follow me into the food dungeon either. He does follow you into the warehouse, though. That's interesting. I wish I could tell him to stay here, but yeah, he's like a mobile warehouse. You can deposit in him and draw Mamo. I guess I'll call him Mamo instead of Chesty. I'm not going to use his services. I don't trust it, really. Because he can die to monsters. He gets attacked. And I don't think he'll follow me. If he does follow me, he'll just be death fodder in this dungeon here. But let's try one more time. Another food dungeon trip. Yeah, it didn't look like he was following me. So you can recruit Chesty in the town now, whenever you want. Oh, I don't recommend giving Sofu a magic sprite meat. I did that before initially, and he puts himself in harm's way a lot. Plus, he wastes a perfectly viable turn doing nothing productive. Man, those enemies, they just get behind you. So, getting meat's gonna be a little harder with Sofu doing Sofu stuff. Kinda have to engage in hallways so he doesn't interfere. But I'm sure we'll be fine. Now, as you give him meats, I don't know if his strength and health increase. I'm not sure he ranks up that way. But I don't know for sure. He might be getting more powerful as he has more meats. I would really like that Curse Girl meat. I guess we're not getting it. The Curse Girl seals enemies, I believe. So I want Sofu to have it so he can seal enemy powers sometimes. I like the rat sleeping animation. It's just like sunbathing out, all sprawled. Seems to be having a good time. Damn, Sofu, from across the rooms. Yeah, Pego meat's pretty fantastic on this guy. I question that sleep, not the sheep meat. It seems to me like when he halves enemy power, it does way more than just half their power. I don't know. I do have a beetle shield, which is really good. But it seems like whenever he does that, their power just drops way low. Not that I'm complaining, it's just something I'm noticing. Give me your meat! Yes! Alright, so this is the last meat I can give him before he loses the topmost meat, which would be Fog Hermit. So I need to find a Will-O-Wisp and get rid of the Will-O-Wisp. And then I suppose I could eliminate the Bower or the Fog Hermit and get him better things later on. But I'll worry about that later. The Fog Hermit I can replace if I throw any other meat his way. That's not getting uncursed unless I get another Cursed Girl meat. So I'll just get rid of it. And I think I mentioned this earlier, but in this dungeon, you don't start finding Bufu staffs until you get to the 25th floor onward. And the other weird thing, according to the website, Bufu staffs start at 0 charges, no matter what. You have to strengthening jar them if you want to use one. Or you throw it at an enemy and you only get the one use for it. So, Bufu staffs were nerfed quite a bit. Initially. He still one-shots these things. I was hoping to let him hit it first, and then I could maybe get some extra meat. I'm dying. Alright, play it safe and let him deal with her. Oh, she was sleeping. I should have went in to get the meat. Uh-oh. Thank you, Soifu. He just got opposited. I have to be careful. Approaching. I would love your meat, I really would. I can only really kill you. It's my only viable option here. You cannot speak! Why is that in English? Huh. Pretty sure that's because he had the opposite thing. That's interesting. It's kind of weird. Let's see. These are all attract skulls, yeah. Can't afford them. I think I'm just gonna get a life herb. A little bit of extra HP. It's nice to have. Oh, I'm tripping. I guess I'll buy the restore herb as well and hold on to it. I still have yet to get gaze meat for Sofu. I would replace Fog Hermit with it. Every time it cracks me up. You just see the rock fly by. You get experience. It's great. Oh man, come on, Soifu. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I just postponed him. Okay, so Soifu's stuck on the staircase. I'm gonna try and get this meat. I didn't get it. So the problem with this, you don't want to leave him. He could probably just get hit and get out of it. Oh, there we go. I talked to him and got out of it. Never mind. I was gonna, like, swap and exit, but you can just talk to him. He'll be fine. Let's move along. Just me and my companion. I feel like he is getting stronger. If that was an iron arrow, which I cannot tell. 27 damage is pretty high, even for an iron arrow. The only reason why I'm trying... Alright, I got it. The only reason why I was trying to get that meat, besides the fact that I really want it, gazes don't hypnotize spam nearly as much as they did before. So as you can see, gaze is on the bottom. We lost the Fog Hermit. It just rolled off the top. So that's how he works. You just use the top one and you get the next one in line. So he's looking pretty okay to me. I just need to get rid of Will-O-Wisp and then I can tack on something else. I'll probably eliminate the bows for superior things in the future, such as the bomb robot or Dragonfire, Popster tanks, anything really good. I don't know if he gets passive abilities. If I threw on that red slime monster, for example, I don't think he would deflect magic bolts and ignore magic stuff. Alright, I'm just gonna eat. I should have kept the restore and eat the herbs, but we'll just eat all of it. Get HP. I can build up money later. I'm not really concerned about doing that in this dungeon. Uh-oh. It's a good thing those Pacos are random and they don't always just attack when they can. I'll go down here and go up this hallway. I don't know, there's just something about rock chucking. Do I have a swap? I do have a swap. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to him. Let me get him out of the way here. No, move, Soifu. Bad dog, cat, thing. Oh, he's attacking a lot too, the enemy. Oh, now it disappears. Arg! This get in the hallway, Paco Ghost, please. Alright, I'm gonna run for the staircase. Soifu should be fine on this floor. It looks like he stopped engaging stuff too. Yeah, it doesn't increase their power. I don't know if it like stops them from using their abilities, so they just focus purely on attacking you aggressively. I can't determine that. Oh god. This is why swap staffs are so important. Alright, all is well. I don't really need that. Let's get rid of it. I don't know how... I mean, I know the Pigo AI can see you in the dark, and I guess it's the same for him, but... that seemed kind of like BS to me. That he just knew the enemy was ahead of me. Before I saw it. He could attack it. I guess it's another useful... yeah, there you go. Another useful handicap. Just killing enemies way before you can even see them. I think I'll make some arrows here. Do it in the bigger room. I'm gonna guess it's a trap right there. That was a lucky coincidence. Alright. Man, those dosing Hessians have some insane defense. Okay. He's definitely throwing that way farther than 3 tiles too. So he's got like full Pigo range. Unlike Shiren when he transforms. Alright, he had the angry thing on him and he was still sleeping. I don't know though, because the dozing sign, that's like a passive ability, not active, so I still can't determine what the bat kangaroo is doing. Alright. I would definitely like another Bufu's knife if I can actually finish the next 10 floors of this dungeon. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, this is one of the more dangerous floor types because Sofu likes to go after the enemies a lot. And it's nothing but the hallways with the rooms on the ends. Take a breather in here. He can handle that. Oh my goodness, that rock toss. Good Sofu. Haven't really seen him use the Curse Girl too much yet. There's an air devil somewhere. Hopefully it's following us. They move kind of erratically. Air devils don't really chase Shiren or partners. And they can go over water though. I don't think there's cursed items in this dungeon. Just fake items. So it's pretty safe to equip your stuff. Come on, Sofu. A couple more rooms to check out. And then I'll move right along. Hopefully this can be the run. I'm definitely better prepared. Although getting a monster house with another throw beetle would be kind of problematic. But maybe I can prioritize the throw beetle this time around. We'll see what happens. Spooky music. It's a good thing that the trap didn't activate 2 times over. That would have been kind of annoying. As you noticed, when I stepped on that log trap, the log appeared in a different direction. Because I didn't step on it going downward, where the log appeared from, which was below me. So log traps, they now come at you randomly, I think. They don't come after you based on the direction you're facing. Like in Shiren 1. Which makes them a little less manipulatable in the trap dungeon. I'm not 100% sure about that though. We'll find out when I get there. Doing real good on food. Paralyze. It would be nice to have. I can eat the glare snake and get rid of it. It's too bad holding jars don't seem to be a thing in this dungeon. Uh-oh. Okay. He's cheesing some enemy with Pigo rocks. I'll just eat this dragon meat as well so we can go on the next floor nice and fresh. Maybe I can power level a bit. It's kind of dangerous because this guy is with me. At the same time, it might be safer because he's with me. I don't know if it's worth it. Alright, there he goes. That's the gaze, so I wish he would use the gaze more often, or the sleep. If this bunny could level up and I could somehow get its meat, that's not gonna happen. It does way too much freaking damage. Yeah, what is your next thing? A sleep wizard? I'd rather not lose the sleep wizard. I didn't find any yellow wisp or willow wisp guys this time around. The dungeon definitely changes the enemy variety, it feels like. That's Tanuki. Man, throw your rocks more often, bruh. Or put them to sleep, that works too. I guess if you had like the proper setup, Sofu could become like the ultimate gaze enemy. Because you have to think, if you were really clever, and this is if you want to play the game for a long time, you can bring him with you after you beat this dungeon. He can join you on the regular adventure. And if you gave him, like, gaze meat, and then super gaze meat, and hyper gaze meat, all those, and ultra gaze meat, if you gave him all four, each one would count as a different meat for him. So he would have like a 40% chance of casting opposite on an enemy, which is basically killing an enemy, because they'll never hit you with anything they do. Oh man, these Pigos are the worst things in the damn game. One of the worst things in the damn game. And I haven't had the opportunity to get fluffy bunny meat on this guy. Let's see, I have money. I kind of want to hold on to that restore. Let's just eat this one to heal. Alright, I do want the healing items. I'm gonna pick up my guidance. We'll heal up Eat the herbs for HP. Only 50 bucks, why not? Take that. Don't really want those. Take that. Okay. It gives me a couple chances to reliably like Cairo, as it were. Man, I would love to get this rabbit's meat. Oh, still not dropping any though. Even if I do get the heal rabbit, I don't know if I'm gonna replace the sleep wizard for it. Sleep wizard's just too good. Too good. So I would just hold on to it for a while. I might not be opposed to replacing the throw beetle. He doesn't use it very often, so it's not too handy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that to you. Oh, you got next to him the third rock. Good going. Let's see. I should heal up because of the Piggo enemies. There we go. That should be good. Now, I would definitely never give Sofu this meat. Yeah, the Bell guys are back in this game. They're about as wimpy as usual, and they do the same thing they did last Shiren title. They'll summon enemy minions, and you don't want Sofu summoning enemy minions at random intervals. That'd be pretty hilarious, though. If you just want to handicap yourself and you're randomly fighting an engagement, Sofu's just like, come forth, level 1 enemy. But you want a real hardcore handicap, give Sofu a level 4 shoe bell meat. Or maybe give him a 4, a 3, and a 2, and a 1. So he has a 40% chance of damning you to die. Especially if he gets a level 4 monster. And you only like level 1 when he does it. It'd be hilarious. On the flip side, if you have a strengthened Bufu staff, you could just farm meat that way. Advanced strategies, then. But the only way to get rid of it would be to have a spare of that meat in advance, or make sure you just give him like 10 things cycled clear again. I don't know if I'm hitting something. I don't think I'm hitting anything. I can't believe I wasn't able to hit that thing. Ugh! Yeah, these Piggo enemies and Shiren for the Wii, they're really nasty. Because this attack is actually their snot. Yeah, they really are a snot pig. And in Shiren on the Wii, it looks pretty gritty. They just shoot like a bubble. Kind of like a kid that's got a cold. Oh man, it's real nasty to look at. It's pretty funny. Shofu, help me out! Alright, get rid of him first. I'm definitely going to heal. I think I could take one more hit from the Piggo, no matter what. Yeah. Now I'll heal. Third Beetle. Actually, I would like Third Beetle meat. I will get rid of that option on Sofu if I can. No luck. The Third Beetle wasn't as fun as I was hoping. And he doesn't seem to use it too much. Like last time we were in the monster house, he didn't really cast it. When he was having that unending battle with the other Third Beetle, putting him on the slow trap. Oh man. Alright, it's only a level 1. I like to change sound effect for that. Yeah, don't eat that meat, you'll call forth a monster. It's not worth it to eat. I'm gonna have to check online, see if someone has actually ripped the soundtrack for this game. If not, I might be the one to do it. 3DS emulator, or not 3DS, the DS emulator has a nice game sound ripping function to make wave files, and I can change the waves to MP3s for individuals. Oh my goodness, Sofu, please follow me. Yeah, these maps are even more dangerous. This hallway one with the rooms on the ends, because of Shiren DS's more aggressive enemy spawning. I used to like these maps because they have a lot of good items. They often have a shopkeeper in them, or a monster house that you can benefit off of greatly. But Shiren DS, they're kind of worrisome. Especially when Pacos are involved. Hey again, Lady Blade, nice to see ya. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing a lot of Shiren. I'm recording this series for YouTube, and I'm trying to do a 100% completion playthrough. So I'm gonna be busying myself with this for quite a while. Alright, 3 more floors to go. Let's see if I can't get a monster house again. Hopefully I avoid it. Or if there's a monster house, maybe I won't spawn in it and I can actually just walk into it and deal with it better. Alright, I want to hold on to his meat so I can give it to Sofu eventually. This way he'll have 2 sleeping abilities. I think. I'm not really sure what the Nap Hermit does now. The last time he didn't really put me to sleep, so we'll find out. There was that weird dialogue that the game displayed and I didn't quite understand what it was for. This guy I'd really rather not deal with. You can become a Zen Guru. Don't need rice changers when you're in the meat dungeon. It's just not necessary. Oh, I didn't get my meat back. Uh-oh. The stairs are right here. Should be able to get to it. Apparently, Sofu got a hold of that Paco ghost. Ooh, another Bufu's knife. That's a throw beetle. And we got 2 of these guys, so... make you a... Oh, I missed. Alright, it's not too bad overall. But I'm gonna postpone this guy so he doesn't cause me trouble. And I can't really postpone these red evil Kamuros, since they are immune to it. Nice. I mean, it's fun to watch that, and it gets them out of the way. I don't know, Throw Beetle has its uses on Sofu, but it's not really necessary. Alright, before I die, let's use a restoration herb. That was pretty close. I'm really curious if this meat works on him, so I'm gonna hold on to that as well. We'll do research in the future. I'll probably get rid of like his knockback, because knockback has its uses, but it's not too useful. I don't know if the creepy snake does anything. That's the first time I've seen the level 2 enemy snake guy. Oh, there goes my meat. Don't need that, don't need this. Alright, got a +1. How far does the Bufu go? Only upgrades to 10? Strength 8 though. It's a lot stronger than it used to be. That's cool. This guy is a good meat, so he can confuse enemies. Probably not gonna get it here because I'm just gonna arrow him to death. Alright. I think he needs one more hit. Oh crap, that slow really sucks. If Sofu could just not kill him, that'd be great. Oh well. We'll get rid of that meat eventually. I'm sure I'll get another throw beetle at some point. Okay, yeah, that guy blocked the magic too. I don't really understand how they block. Like, is it all the time that it works? Is it only some of the time that it works? I'm really glad to be finding more restore herbs. I think 3 should be plenty. So I'm just gonna eat this one. We're almost done with the dungeon. I don't really need more HP, but just be really safe to finish it up for the first time. I probably will return here later, but for the time being, we'll just get the floor 20 and unlock Sofu as a permanent partner elsewhere. And I could just skip this entire floor, but I'll scout it for items. Why not? I'm not feeling threatened. But if you want it to be done, you could just walk to the staircase now. I also would like to get the throw beetle meat if possible. Okay, it doesn't look like they want to do anything special. Go, go, Sofu! Every time I say that, I'm thinking of Shofu, the Pokemon YouTuber guy. It's very close. Throw your rocks at him! I guess I could... Oh no, he loses his turn when I do that, so that doesn't work actually. Alright, this guy. I don't know. If I get it, I'll think about it. I don't know if Sofu needs it. I don't know how I want to build him in the end. He could be the ultimate ranged monster. I'll probably get rid of the Bowboy meat. Just keep the, like a mini tank meat or something, so I have silver arrows on him. But, just like that, we had a little bit of trouble, but third time, we managed to make it through. You get this cutscene no matter what, and Sofu, I don't know why he's looking for this flower, but you get forced out of the dungeon after this. You also get the old Canyon Hamlet music here, which is interesting. He's so cute with his anime beady eyes. He's just like, Shiren, thanks for letting me get this flower. So I could, like, give it as a gift to this lady who I don't really know. I guess Pikachu likes her a little bit. So we get this flower added to the restaurant to represent that you beat the Tanfan dungeon. And we can replay the dungeon as much as we want now. I don't know if Sofu automatically joins you. I kind of hope he doesn't, because he gets in the way. Everybody's getting kisses except Pikachu. Be jelly, Pikachu. She'll never appreciate you like she appreciates everybody else. But I don't really understand that plot development, because Sofu just came to life, right? He has, you know, maybe he likes the girl already because she took care of the egg for like, what, 20 minutes tops? Maybe a few hours, so he showed up at nighttime and he hatched at daytime. I don't know if there was a time skip, but like he just arrived, and I don't know, it's weird why he would feel the urge to get her a flower. So yeah, we can come back here. I won't talk to them now because I want to put my items away. And when you come out after doing that, get yet another cutscene. So in Shiren 1, a lot of the dungeons were kind of independent, but in this game, I don't know if the trend will continue, but it seems like you have to complete bonus dungeons one at a time to unlock the next one. We see that statue disappeared from in front of the rescue center. And we see Gaibara's apprentice is hanging out around here. I wonder what could be going on. Everyone's cheering, though. Apparently. That guy right there, the one on the top, he's like the restaurant owner. I don't know if he's the town mayor. He seems to be in charge, and he has the most unique sprite among the normal citizens. So I can only assume he's like in charge and stuff. I have no idea what they're talking about. I don't know why we're all excited. Maybe they really hated that statue and we're glad there's a staircase there where it used to be. I just I have no idea what's going on in this scene at the moment. And then maybe they were really excited that Gaibara went down there. Who knows what the hell he was doing. Nope, they're happy he's back. So I'm confused. I just don't know what's going on. Apparently we're looking for a rice ball of some sort. 10 copies of it. I just don't know. Shiren, it's up to you. Go do another mystery dungeon. Yeah, everybody agrees. You should totally wander the dungeon. It's a good thing Shiren enjoys going out. So I'm assuming this is another say yes. Like you have to say yes. I hope. I don't know. I'm gonna hit no real quick. We'll see if it repeats. Just like the Tom Fan dungeon. Alright, it didn't repeat there. It sent me to the warehouse. So when you get that question, it might be asking if you're ready to go down the staircase immediately. If you don't want to lose your Bufu's cleavers, or knives in this game, I would say no to that question, so you can definitely go to the warehouse. You've been warned. I'll just, instead of storing them all here, I'm curious how much space I have total, so we'll just put all this junk in here. I'll even put these in here. Nah, I don't care about them. We'll sell them. Sell all the staffs. I shouldn't sell all the staffs. What I'm gonna do is keep a copy of each staff. I really need a, oh, what do you call it? I need storage jars. I believe this game works the same way, so the reason why I want one copy of every staff is because if you leave them here, they are automatically identified out in the dungeons. In most of them, not all of them. So I need some ID staffs, and if you put them all in a jar, it'll count all of them for the ID purposes, so definitely need some jars. And the rest of this stuff I'm just gonna sell. There's Chesty, he's just right here out front of the warehouse. You can talk to him, bring him along. I would probably never use him, like I said. And I still don't remember where Pikachu's hanging out. Alright, first let's sell our crap, including the arrows. I don't think this guy ever gets new stock. He always just has these generic items for sale. And the light spear, I don't remember what the light spear does actually. I know it's a decent weapon. I don't know if it's actually worth the cost to buy it. And you can find it in the dungeons. It's in there, so I'm probably not going to buy it. Right now, I'm just going to keep upgrading the hammer while I have the opportunity to. Hammer away, blacksmith. Thank you, good sir. In case anyone's curious. Oh. Another cutscene's going on. Now, I believe this happens after you get Chesty and you use the blacksmith once again with no partner characters. Every time you do this, you can't have a partner, otherwise the cutscenes don't play. Probably because they need to move Shiren around and they can't do it with a partner following him or something weird like that. Or it would look weird if the partner character just stayed standing still and didn't move with Shiren. I have no idea what they're talking about, but there's a lot of shocking revelations. Or he just jumps in from nowhere. So we're looking at his stove there and questioning it. I believe I'm unlocking the blacksmith bonus dungeon in this game. And all you have to do is walk into that stove to access it. I'm not going to be doing that in this episode or today, but we will get to it in the future. You can see a couple of our partners. So this is almost every partner in the game surrounding us right now. These four, and I believe there are two more. One of them is the robot guy I have yet to visit and build. And one of them is I don't think it's a spoiler if I say this, but it's the cyborg mammal. He's also in this game when you complete the mammal cave bonus dungeon. Alright, so I'm empty on items. And for right now, I need to determine what my next plan of attack is. For you guys, I think I'm gonna do the scroll cave, which is the one in the middle, I believe. The trap dungeon next. Yeah, I don't want to do that one at the moment. You just walk up to it and it asks you if you want to enter the freaking fireplace or whatever, the kiln. I don't know what that is. I want to deposit my money though. Alright, but right now, with the Tanfan dungeon done, I think it's a good place to take a break. So I'm going to do just that. I'm going to take a break for the Twitch guys. I'll be back in a couple hours. Probably just going to do a lunch break and whatnot. I'll return after 11 or 12 Eastern. For the YouTube crowd, that'll do it for this episode. See some really neat artwork in the background. Shiren's got a blast shield and he's dealing with all the blast enemies. Can I hide the, yeah, I can. I don't know who's in the top left there. But that Shiren's got a blast shield and the crescent arm. He's ready to rape all those enemies for sure. It's a pretty cool piece of art. I guess I'll check out the log history to see if we got anything else. There's nothing else here. I was killed by Sofu, so that is one of these achievements unlocked. The death achievements are going to be interesting to unlock, because I'm not too bad at the game, so I don't expect to die in a lot of weird ways. When I'm narrowing down this 100% playthrough, I'll probably end up trying to commit suicide towards the end. We'll see what happens. But you notice I don't have a, completed the tofu dungeon thing. Unless it's listed here. It might be that yellow icon. Might say complete tofu dungeon. I wish this grade book was translated. Mr. Translator, if you do hear this, could you kindly translate the grade book? It doesn't seem like it would be too much more work just to do these 3 pages. I'm really I just want to know what these say. If anybody knows what these options do say, I would love to hear the translation so I know what the heck I have unlocked. Don't spoil any of the question marks though. I'll try to get all of them unlocked. I don't know if I can because, you know, it's in Japanese and I don't know what I'm reading. But anyway, I've stalled long enough, so we'll call it end the episode 4 here. I'll record episode 5 in a little bit for you Twitch live streamers. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a good time, and I'll see you later.